Okay, so this is part two. It might overrun a bit, but I'm not particularly bothered if I'm honest with you. So, like I said, so I attended in 2021. Went to the barbecue, and sort of a continuation really from the previous video. So the part one bit. So so as I was saying, 2021 was a bit sort of a transitional period for me, and I went to the well, and I went to Christchurch, Endcliffe. So I went to the well in the morning, and in the evening I was going to Christchurch, Endcliffe. But then it came to a point, because I kept going to two different churches, one in the morning, one in the evening. But then it got to a point, which my dad does, to be fair, but obviously he always attends he goes to Mirsbrook, he goes to Mirsbrook in the morning, goes to the well in the evenings. So look, I think this was sort of a transitional period for me. What time? Around 11:44. Okay, so I'm going to keep it brief. So it was a transitional period for me. And I think, so it was a transitional period, and I think that's why it's taking me a little bit longer to get to know people, because when I'm going to two different churches, it makes it a lot more difficult for me. And I think if I'd maybe stuck to one, I think I would have got to know people a lot quicker. Than I think the process would have been a lot faster, a lot quicker than possibly than what it's taking at the moment. Just because, like I said, I was attending two different churches, and if I'm going to two different churches, you're not going to get to know people this way. But I think in time, like I say, since I stuck to one, since I stuck to the well, I do think now slowly I am getting to know people now, which is good. And I attend the prayer meetings also on a Thursday night, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So this really is helping me get to know people, because the same people come on a Sunday and they go to the prayer meeting. So I think with the two, I just think it's really helping. I serve on team every 2 months, and that helps me as well, because then I get to speak to people a little bit more. I get to speak to people a bit, so I'm developing my skills. And I was going to the young adults, and I'm still part of it, but it's just difficult at the moment. I just want to find the right time for it, so to go again. So yeah, that's the reasoning why it's took me. That's the reason anyway. Why it's taken me a while to get to know people, because in 2021 it was like a transitional period. So that's basically the reasoning why.